Russia. Right, back with you again. Evening time now. I'm just walking down the road here. I'm just going to go off in search of some food, something to eat. After I left you earlier, I ended up going back to the hotel room just for a relax, really. Relax, freshen up, all that sort of thing. Bit of internet catching up on, emails, that sort of thing. So I was just doing that really for a while. So yeah, out for something to eat now. So I'll just walk down the road here, see what we can find. So let's spin the camera around and have a look. So it's a little bit like a lot of the roads that you see in some of the towns in Thailand. Just wait for to cross here, where you've got your bars and what have you, a few restaurants, that type of thing. It's a little bit, this road here is a little bit like Loi Kro Road in Chiang Mai, but on a smaller scale. Look, this is the day and night, they call it, the day and night area here of an evening time. Obviously we saw it the other day in the daytime, so there's obviously more going on at the moment. Now I don't know if this is because it's weekdays, still looks quiet to me. Don't know if it picks up more at the weekend. Should we have a walk up here? Yeah, let's have a walk up here. I don't know how we're going to get on with the music here, but no, oh well, never mind. Let's have a walk up one side and down the other, shall we? So by the looks of it, it's a bit of a muchness. Each bar is more or less the same, just with a different name. A few what looks like expats here and fellow tourists like myself. This is what we've got down here, all trying to pull you in by the looks of it. What's this one? Copper bar, Hay bar, Outlaw bar. Look, they're all trying to pull you in. But we're off in search of food, so let's enjoy bar. All various same sort of thing, really. Problem is, where it's so quiet, they're all trying to pull you in, but you're going into an empty bar, so depending on how much female attention you want, you'll get the whole lot and it'll be relentless. That's the only problem I find when these bars are quiet. It's a bit like Chiang Mai, some of them quiet bars there. I prefer it if the bar's a bit busier, with a few more fellow punters in it. Then you can at least have one or two drinks before you feel like some female company and have a decide first, you know, rather than the ugly one forcing herself on you and you've got to feel obliged then, haven't you? Could be awkward. So yeah, I don't really go for them sort of places when it's empty like that. Sort of, you get too much attention, and I like to sit back and pick my company a bit better, with a bit more time. So we'll carry on down here. Very quiet. Last night when I walked down here, just to get some water from the 7-Eleven, it was even quieter. So if you're living up here, you might know when it gets busier. I don't know if there's a busy period, I have no idea. But typical of these areas, when there's one bar, there'll be 20, and they'll all be quiet, and they'll all be vastly overstaffed, and they're all standing out there bored, and then you sort of feel sorry for them then. Well, I do anyway. Some people might not. Like I say, it depends on how much female company if you want. If you want 10 girls baying around you, you know, then dive in by all means, but not my thing. Getting near to the end now. the other end of the road. So I've come out of the hotel and turned left, the at home, as you know. So I come out and turned left and coming down the road. So if you come out of the hotel, turn right and go the other way, it's more or less the same. A few less bars if you turn that way. I haven't seen one of them for a while, the little 400 Kawasaki. These used to be very popular in England as your sort of starter bike before you moved on to a bigger bike. I haven't seen one of them for ages. Okay. First one I've seen out in Thailand, actually. Do keep an eye on the bikes out here. Being a bit of a biker myself. Right, down the end of this road here, there's quite a big 7-Eleven, which is quite handy. There's always a 7-Eleven around, isn't there? Always. This one's quite good because it's quite a big one here. So it's going to have all your necessary supplies. So I think I'll go in there on the way back for some more water. Get them fluids up while it's hot. Now, round here last night I was a bit late actually. By the time I come back from the gym and the saga with the scooter and everything, and some of these stalls was already shut. There was more further up. That's where I'm heading. There's a few stalls here to be had. There was this place over here. And these funny tuk-tuks, which by the looks of it have got it's either a Honda C90 engine, or for those in the know, you can get, oh, let's get up this step here. You can get four C90s in England. You can get what's called a Lifan engine, which is like, if you like, a Honda copy engine. But you can buy them in a 125cc opposed to the 90cc that Honda did. And I think they've got those engines in them, which, you know, is fine if there's 1 or 2 people on it, but when there's like 5 or 6 people on them, on those little things, I think they're hopelessly overloaded. But it seems to be the one of the preferred modes of transport around this part of the woods. They're all over the place, and some look really beaten up. So if you're going to rely on using them around town, just get across this road here. Check for the scooter. There we go. If you're going to use them around town here, just pick them a bit careful, because some of them look like, you know, if they had to stop in a hurry, well, forget it. And some of them look like the wheels are going to fall off. So just watch out for them. I don't know how much they are. They might be really cheap, but since I've got my own transport, I'm not relying on them. But yeah, they're all over the place. Right, some more places over there, look, to eat. Now, I did notice further up the road here, I'm sure, if I remember, there was quite a lot of stalls in an indoor area. And that's where I want to go now and try out. More little shops here. Or is this homemade booze? Is that homemade booze? Could be. Oh, there. Bit of an off licence.
I grew up in the US. Well, you got American.
Right, walking down the road the other way now. I realised I was going the wrong way. So now on the right track. Psycho. Yeah, so now on the right track and walking down to Nutty Park. That's what I was thinking. I couldn't remember the name. But yeah, walking down to Nutty Park now, which is near here. UD capital. I'm just walking down the road here now. This is where I saw last night, but by the time I got down here, everything was all shut, people packing away. So hopefully there's a bit more going on down here now and I can get something to eat. It looked quite promising. So yes, Nutty Park, that's what it was, or is. What's this one? Be back. So if you want a hostel. There's some more bars down there, but once again, they look so quiet that I wouldn't even go in them. Not when you're the only punter in there, no way. You'll get mobbed. Oh, haha, now, this was the area, but when I got here, it was dead. So it's just in front of, look, the Bangkok Hospital, which is over the back there. Over there, look. So, let's find out what it's all about. That's what I mean by these tuk-tuks, look. Some of them look a bit past it, if you ask me. Wouldn't fancy going in one. Right, this is what I was thinking of, look. So there's various normal stalls and then some food vendors. So let's just have a wander in here. See who's got what. There's a few people in here. Usuals, I think, are in here. Walk along this side first. Usual somtam and other dishes. This one's got quite a lot. This one has got quite a lot. Quite a lot in that one. What's over here though? We walk back down the other side. This one here also has quite a lot by the looks of it. Them two look promising to me. What's this one got? Okay. What's this bloke got here? Chicken. This one does smoothies by the looks of it. Yep, smoothies. What's this one got? too bad. Not too bad, that one. This one's got a bit. Right, okay. Right, so that's what's in there, everybody. So what I think I'll do is walk down the end there. Then I'll get a couple of dishes of one of those down the end, the bigger ones down the bottom there. So go down there and have a look at that, and back to you in a minute. Right, so I went to the stall at the end and had a decider, went for a couple of dishes, which have just arrived actually, so let me show you. Right, so what I've got here is, this is more or less best described as a larb with pork. And this one here has some prawns, or I'd call them prawns, they call them shrimp, like a rice with egg and some cucumber there and a bit of lime there and a bit of lemon prick there as well to go on. I had to just put that back there. Nothing in English on that particular stall, so got by with what broken Thai I do know, and an app which I've got on my phone here called Nemo Thai, and have a look for it on the Play Store. Well, I'm on Android, so have a look on the Play Store. I suppose they do it for the iPhones, but very handy app, and I've used it a couple of times out here now with some Thai words that I don't know and some situations, so I've used that. So what you can do is it gives you what's called cards, and it displays most phrases and words and handy phrases in Thai, in actual Thai writing, sort of Thai stroke English writing and English. And what you can do it as an audio, everything's got like an audio section with it as well, so you can actually hear the pronunciation in Thai as well. So obviously a couple of situations where English or my broken Tinglish will not work, so I've used this app to get me by, and when you show it and play the sound, people go, oh right, okay, I know what he's talking about, and then obviously you know they can help you. So that's what I did here in this situation, so very handy, that little tip there, Nemo Thai. So have a look at that. Right, so enough talking, I'm really hungry, so I'll get back to you soon when I finish these two. Right, so just done my usual and ate the lot, as I always do, and that was 50 baht each plate, so 100 baht total. So that was all right, nice and cheap, quite tasty, quite filling, nice and simple, nothing too fancy. So even if you don't like anything spicy, that would be good for you. Nice and simple. Oh, that's better. That has filled a gap. So I think what I'll do now is go back to the hotel, have a relax for a bit. I've got to get back on Thai time after the 2 days before taking off. I just couldn't sleep much. I think now it's catching up with me, and what with obviously the warmer temperatures, I've gone from what was between 0 and 5 degrees Celsius straight into up to 35 degrees. So just got to get a little bit acclimatised. I'm getting there with the weather. It's just got to get back on the Thai time. So yes, I think I'll have not too much of an early night. I'll just go back to the hotel room and I can whip the laptop out and catch up on a few things and just relax for a bit, and then I'll get a good bit of sleep again, and then back up in the morning tomorrow. I know for a fact the scooter's got to be back for 5 p.m. so up until that time I can pack in a couple of 3 things hopefully. So yeah, just getting some ideas together, formalise a rough timeline for tomorrow. So I think that's what I'm going to do now, and have a little wander back, get some water on the way back from the 7-Eleven, that sort of thing. So I'll catch up with you tomorrow. So don't forget, thumbs up, like and share, and don't forget to subscribe. If you already haven't, why haven't you? Missing out, you really are. So do all those 3, like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch up with you on the next one. So for now, see you later.